Once in a while, I'll have the need to mirror a part over around an axis of a coordinate system. Like right here on the screen, I've got an automotive part up, a stamped piece of sheet metal that was given to us. It was on the right-hand side of the vehicle, and I needed to do some analysis on the part that was the left-hand part, and that CAD file was unavailable at the time, so I just did a quick mirror and brought that part into my system in the correct coordinate system as if it was in the automotive position. So a couple things to remember here though. When you do the mirror, I've got my rendering on right now just to show it. The rendering does take some time, so I will speed through those portions of the mirroring here using this program. So it'll be time-lapsed, so it'll be a little bit quicker for you guys. But say I've got this right-hand part and I want to make it a left-hand part. I'm done measuring all the features on the right-hand side. So let's do the mirror to make it a left-hand part now. Again, I'm asking my client or whoever's in charge of that part, I'm making sure that it is truly a symmetrical part from left to right, that there's not a different flange or a different trim edge for some wiring harness or some other feature in the vehicle. So I'm making sure that it's truly a right and left-hand part. And in this situation it was. So I can just go File, down here to Mirror. Alright, when I click on Mirror, I'm asked what plane or what axes do I want to rotate this or mirror this part around. In the automotive world, most automotive, the coordinate system that's the default here, the XZ coordinate, is the one for the mirror from a left to right hand side. So in this situation, I'm not going to keep the original. Otherwise, I could click that if I wanted to have both of those models in. Just a word of caution with that is it does add some content to the SAT file and makes it quite large. So I'm just not going to worry about that. I'm done measuring the right-hand part, so I'm just not going to keep the original, and I'm going to say OK. This process is going to take a little time, so I'm going to speed right on through that. Look at that. Pronto. Okay, now I've got that part on my left-hand side of the screen. I'm just going to zoom in and out and do a little panning here just to bring it back into the middle of my screen. But it is truly a left-hand part now, and I didn't save the content from the right-hand side. Here is one big thing to note, though, is that if I made the mistake and said, ooh, I didn't really want to go left to right, I needed to go in a different axis, you cannot undo this. If I undo, notice it didn't change anything on my screen. I still have that left-hand part, so undo does not work. Oh, shoot. Okay, well, if that doesn't work, let me mirror it back over then to the right-hand side, and it says, ooh, drawing has already been mirrored. Okay, so you're stuck. There is no way around that, so you get one shot to mirror it over, and so what I usually do is I put some attention into my coordinate system and say, okay, is this right? Before I commit to doing that mirror, I'll make sure that I am rotating or I'm mirroring around the correct axes of the coordinate system. But now I've got it into my model, and I can start measuring as if it was the part from the CAD file.